Yeshiva World.
Viel. Es darf sein ein bisschen stärker, wenn man gerät auf dem Gas, ist der Kohlwert verloren. Es gehen wir jetzt einmal ausprobieren, der Weg von der Marsch. Der Marsch geht gehen. Das Schilden Oreisa, Schilden Koffer. In Oschrein, der Weigeschrei, Akegen der Isha Yisruel, in seiner Vase sein, Qualoilam im Loya. 3. Noch einmal. Die Scheine haben steigt in den Schuhen allem auf Hosem, aber in denen drei bis wie Brügges, bis wie Schwachmiche, man hat die Schmeuche gewähnt. Sehen wir doch die größte Skuren haben in die Schmeuche, fällt und Schuhen kann passieren. Ah, Schreini, wo ihr nicht verdient, also Zimmer ausfrieden mit der Heilige Rebbe, sucht er mir Moische, aber hier wäre rausgegangen, Moische ist an euch auszuschreien, gegen die Oise Wische. Teil für mich, moi Rebbe, moi sei. Wir sind gestanden, bald 100.000 Menschen.
Wegen dem sind wir sich dazu angekommen, auszuschreien, dem Moichi Hashem und der Kirche und dem Fürstengrab, mit dem Auswieden mit der Kirche von Arbus, und der Erste schon noch gesucht, als er füllen sich die gute Schau, nehmt es noch auf zurück, der Kirche von Arbus. Also, moet ik zo kwaad hier, als je nooit als hier goed maar het betraaien. We gooien ons met schaamtes met de zich mee betraaien. Goed wil in de teuren zoeken. We kennen aan, aan de teuren zullen zoeken. Hoe nooit gejaagd zijn, maar we kiezen was, als je zich mee het betraaien. De eerste die wil ons op deze tijd de ganze wereld. Dus de teuren zoeken, hoe nooit gejaagd zijn, maar we kiezen. Als die heb ik er ook gezogen van betraaien. Waarom ik ook naar mijn naar ons gegaan, want hier is gaat geen kiel. Drijven van de droge schatten die om Moisje, is dat maar met draaien, aber ze kinderen naar schoenen aan het bekijken, voor ze al weinig mag het zien op de wereld. Voor de rest van dat is die luchtig, zijn is dan zoveel, als het nog gommel was, leider 6 miljoen Deutschen, zijn naar weg, is sicher, nooit zijn liefde te joinen.
So the press can understand what this protest is all about and why we are all here today. To my fellow friends, 100 of young boys who came together today under the supervision and guidance of our beloved rabbis, teachers, principals, and all the other dedicated staff of our great camp, Camp Rav Dov. We are gathered today here to bring our voice, our pain, and our protest due to the extreme difficult situation in which our brothers in the Holy Land are going through, under the suppressing regime, under the dictator leadership, under a leadership of a state who have stolen our holy name, the name Yisroel, and they call the name falsely, the state of Israel. In the whole world where freedom of speech exists and protesting is allowed, you can see on a daily basis gathering of protesting on a variety of issues that matters to bigger or smaller groups of people. But to see such a group of young children gathered in order to raise their voice to the world, stop their learning in order to protest, is really rare. And it must be a strong reason, something which really troubles them and is deeply painful and disturbing. So they can't just sit still and go on with their own regular life. And it was a must to come out and let the world know our outrage and pain. The biggest gathering, the holiest gathering in the history of our nation, Am Yisroel, was a gathering by Mount Sinai, when our forefathers and all of our souls were there, listening to the words of God, who spoke directly to us, His nation, and then gave us the 10 Commandments, followed with 613, we should always obey. And we were all sworn in to be God's holy nation by keeping His rules to the fullest extent. And by then we became God's children, the holy nation, Am Yisroel. 69 years ago, a few years after the finishing of World War II, when the UN made the decision to give for Jews their own land, after they were told that this is all about protection for the Jewish people, for a group of heretics who constantly said that this is the reason of hundreds and thousands of years suffering of the Jewish nation was just because they didn't get together to form a land with a powerful military. But our holy rabbis knew that their inner goal was, not as they said, they had something in mind that was kept in secret, but for our holy rabbis it was not a secret. They clearly identified right in the beginning what their poison secrecy was. They revealed us a secret, that the reason they wanted a land, the reason why they created the state of Israel, was no other than to transform the Jews into simple heretics. Hoyu loisia. The reason they wanted a land, as they called it the Jewish land, was no other than to force Jewish people not to obey the laws of the Holy Torah. And now, part of the big plan is to stop the younger boys from learning and practicing the rules of what we are really called Am Yisrael. They are now slowly enforcing Chas v'Shulim to close all yeshivas, to stop our brothers in the Holy Land from learning Torah. Because this is the only reason why they created the shameful state of Israel. To send a clear message to the world, directly to the state of Israel, that the Jewish nation throughout our history had many, many persecutions and were under a lot of leaderships who tried by all their might to stop us from practicing the way of the Holy Torah. But the one above, the one and only one, the Almighty, our beloved Father in heaven, protected us always. They shouldn't be able to wipe out Am Yisrael. They never succeeded to carry out their harsh plans against us. The same to you, shameful so-called state of Israel. You will definitely fail. We are protected by your almighty force, which is far more powerful than your police or even your military. It is a lost battle for you. You should better stop now. Shame on you, Israel.